Hi YouTube! I hope you're doing well, having fun with some lethal company maybe. In this video I'm just gonna show how you get to the fire exits on every single moon without needing to like get lost in the way in the process, because surprisingly enough, for example, Rend, that a lot of people struggle with, is way easier to get to than one would think. I actually discovered it a few weeks ago or something like that, and it was actually really easy. I would usually get lost in the beginning, so knowing that, I want to share, when a lot of people have asked me if I could make a video on that, so here we'll go, and we'll try starting with experimentation and going down the list. However, weather situations may impact which moon we do in which order. So, we're beginning with experimentation. Let's land. And also, if you have any requests for other educational videos, or you just want to hang out when we do these, or you see other stuff we do in this game, we test a lot of mods, we do this all on Twitch, and there is a link in the description of all the YouTube videos. You don't have to do that, but in case you were ever curious, you can also just request more tutorial stuff in the YouTube comments, and you don't need to sub to the YouTube channel either. I just like trying to be helpful. Also, that hunt and kill assignment thing there is another mod. You don't need to care about that one. But I like highlighting some other mods during this. It can ask you to kill something or to find a specific item. Also, I ordered a flashlight just before the video, and I figured we'll get that one because it will be easier on especially Rend, Dine, and Titan. Some of these will be obvious to you, like the one on this moon. And there will be a few that are less obvious, which I would say is probably Dine, because some of them you can get to without needing a ladder, and some people think you need a ladder for it. Especially Offense and Dine might be a bit different there. So, as you can see, this is where you go. If you didn't know, there's a fire exit up there, and we'll go all the way up just so you can see it. Also, a quick escape down from it if you don't want to take damage. Sometimes you do, but most times you don't. So, when you're going out and if you're short on time, you come out of the fire exit over here. You can do this and land on this, and then if you see here, like you slide a bit to the side. If you slide a bit to the side, you can even crouch and then stand. Then you will land without any risk of taking damage. That way you can more faster get down when you get the hang of that and run to the ship easier. Also, for the sake of showing the way back, I also want to make sure we go both to the thing, so you see that direction and the direction back on all moons. That way you don't just know how to get to them, but also back from them, because sometimes that's the confusion. You get out of the fire exit and it's like, oh no, how do I get back? Because that can be a whole different path altogether. And yes, the mod for that, hunt and kill or find the scrap, is called a employee assignment. Works in both solo and in co-op. Highly recommended. So wow, the facility, by the way, is in that direction. If you ever struggle to get there, they are always in the same direction. So you just run in this direction, and you will end up at a kind of ravine down here. This bridge here can, by the way, also break if you have too much weight or if too many people walk on it at the same time. So down here is the fire exit. Pretty straightforward on this moon too. You come out of this one and you go that way. I have once had a giant, and you can try and get up this way, but it's really difficult to get up this way and time consuming, and you might not have enough stamina. But as you can see, I'm getting higher up. If you're lucky, you can make it up this way if you have a giant over here, but it's ill recommended to try and go this path because you have to struggle so much. It's better to just try and get your way back in. If you have a jetpack though, you can leave and potentially fly into a train like I did. The giant got really confused and stopped chasing me. I don't know why. I literally flew right into a tree like Jungle George, and then I then I just lost his scent. So when you're going for the ship, as you can see, like, it's generally just like keep the facility in the back. You can even see an outline of the facility over there if you never thought about it, and then you just get back to the ship. So pretty straightforward and easy to go back and forward from the ship like this. And let's see if we can go for one of the harder moons now. I also lowered the cost of Rend, Dine, and Titan, which you can do with mods too for the purpose of this video. So you can actually see it over there. Like generally in that area. Maybe not that much. I thought you would see it a bit better, to be honest. Wait, that's because it's over here. No mind, I was pointing in the wrong direction. There you go, that way. You even see the ladder. I thought you could see it. I was pointing the wrong way. The time in between cycles out, if you want to, Sarah. So, if that's edited away, then you might have a video through YouTube where you are not seeing the up and down. We'll see how we do. If you're lucky, you might get edits. A more professional video. In any case, this ladder, as you can see, was very seeable from the ship. And up here, you can also see the ship. Most likely, it shouldn't be a problem in rain either. Yeah, there you go. So the ship is over there. You can see that ladder from the ship. So you just get here, you run, and you jump. And then you go this way, and the fire exit is over there. And once again, you just jump like this. And then to get back, you might want to stick to the pipes. So the safest path back would actually be to do this. Because you might want to jump down, you might want to go down there, you might want to, you know, just track the fastest way back that way. But let's say it's late, you have dogs and worms to worry about, then you can go this way instead. So a little extra tip about how to get back to the ship in a safer way, because they won't get up here. And if you're heavy, you can still make this jump even if you have a bunch of objects. And then you jump there. Even if you weigh like 60, 70 lbs, you will still be able to make that jump. You just need to be a bit more like on the edge of the jump, potentially. So here we go. So this one has a lot of fire exits. So let's go to the hardest one first that most people don't know about. And basically, this is one some of you may know of. You just run this way. However, if you stick to this side, you will also notice that there are spots like this in the ground. If you go into them, start sinking. So just back off out of them. Now, you want to go for this hill here, and you see a little bigger hill there, like a slight mountain. Don't jump off there. A lot of people make that mistake because you have that. So you don't want to jump off that little hill. It's a little trap put in place by the dev. Very sneaky. So we are going to go back to the ship from here because that may also be confusing. But otherwise, this is the most tricky fire exit on this map. This is the one most people have problems with. But as you saw, it's not too hard to get there. You want to go down this way because on your way back, once again, this trap here is one people fall into. So you want to avoid that one, and then you just keep running. Now, the other fire exit is right over there. So all you have to do is kind of follow this ledge right here, and the ship is right over there. Simple as that. And as you can see, we don't really need to go all the way there, but like if you just head this direction, you also do have this fire exit here. So just for the sake of it, for those who may not know where the fire exit is on it, you actually have the fire exit down here. So you would jump down here, and then you go in. And to get back, that way is obviously a little bit less optimal, so you want to go to the left, up here, and then you just have that one behind you. So if you ever have issues, you can just go up here, and then do this. Because the ship is on the other side of the hill, you can't scan for it, but that's where it is. And then the facility is in that direction. So over the hill, and there's the ship. So pretty straightforward. The most commonly known fire exit is the one we're going to next, and is the lost fire exit that you need to be aware of. And for that one, you just go on the left side of this pit here, which is filled with water, so don't drown. Pretty bad idea, not gonna lie. And all you have to do is you go all the way down here, and there's your fire exit. So you just go in there, and then you're gone. Then you're gone. No, you're not gone, you're done. So if you want to go back, obviously this one is a bit more straightforward. You just go this way. So that leaves us with 3 more moons left to show, I believe. No, 4, right? Offense? Yeah, offense, Rend, Dine, and Titan. And offense has a little trick to it, and another one that's really difficult. Otherwise, you technically do need a ladder to get up to the fire exit. But I'm gonna show something kind of unusual there. So if you get up on this, you can make a run and jump. And of course I don't get on it. Anyway, that one is tricky, and usually you can make it if you have the habit in for it. And we can land twice just so you can see it. We might make an edit cut so you can see it much faster. But if you have a little bit of speed there, everything should be fine. Now, this rock here is scalable if we go on the other side here. Now it might be a little bit dark if we're unlucky, but it seems like we're lucky with the light. So if you start jumping like this, you can actually make it almost all the way up. But the problem gets up, well, it doesn't get up, but it happens here because you won't get much further than this. So if you go a little bit to the side, you can make it here. And then you just want to, like, make sure you get the last part, which is a little bit tricky, as you can see. We need to build up our stamina again. There we go. So you want to manage to get the jump here to land, and sometimes it's a little bit difficult. Ah! So this one is not recommended. Ladder is usually easier, but I'm gonna try and nail it just for the sake of showing it's doable. Usually I'm a little bit more lucky, but probably because we're recording a video for YouTube, I'm not succeeding that well. So there we go. This should work. Come on. Why does it not work this time? There we go. Come on. There we go. So as you can see, it's doable. It took me up until like 10 a.m. So still a pretty doable time. So if you don't have a ladder, you can't afford it, you can still do this. And then you obviously jump over, do this, and then over here is the fire exit. And to get back, pretty straightforward too. You just walk this way. So, pretty straightforward once you're out of it. Just follow the pipe. But to get to it, it's just look to follow the pipe. You can put a ladder, extension ladder at the end there, or you can use that rocket strike if you're feeling brave to scale it like a Skyrim horse. Otherwise, the main exit is obviously over there, which you probably know about already. So then you just go back. If you want to play it safe with dogs and stuff, you can just walk up there and glide down and up here. So that works too. Rend, this one you might want to pay attention to, because this one has a very sneaky fire exit that can be hard to find your way back and to from if you don't know where you're going. So pay extra attention to this one. We're actually going to get a flashlight just to guarantee that we see pretty well where we're going to. So you can do two paths here, but we're going to take the more frisky one. I discovered this one about 2 weeks ago, and it's pretty straightforward when you're brave enough to do it. Because when you don't know, it looks like you're gonna fall off a cliff. That's how risky it looks. And you have to like trust in your sense of direction, so to say. So just waiting for the ship so we can get a flashlight. I'm also gonna give a bonus and show a shortcut on Dine after this one, because there's a shortcut we discovered in our stream. For some reason, people didn't have any awareness of it until I was gonna die from quota. So I accidentally discovered the biggest shortcut in the game, and it surprised me no one knew about it before then. So we all like our minds were blown. We're still recovering. So the good news is you just go up here and you can kind of see very well from up here, but then you just walk down. And then this looks like you're gonna fall off a cliff, but you won't actually die. There it is. So you just walk up that hill. You have to walk up that hill, and then you fall down here. So then you can go in. Now, to go back, all you have to do is, you can't technically go up there, but my recommendation is go this way, and then just follow the edge. So pretty straightforward. So let's actually do this one more time, just for the sake of ease. You can also just go to like these and then try to turn to the right, but it's usually safer to go this way because it's like a straight path, and you might slightly walk the wrong way up the hill or down the hill, but you have a pretty big area you can land in there that has no risk. So let's just do it one more time just to show. So you go up here, you run up the hill. The weather is finer up here. Not so frightful. So you can just use this tree as a marker if you want to, or these two. And then you just run down. We get to the ledge. And you just walk off the ledge. Weather gets finer, and fire exit. Simple as that. So it seems like one of the hardest fire exits, but it is super available and accessible. No tool or anything required. And then to get back once again, easiest thing of your life. It's like saying the alphabet backwards, but only using one letter, like said, or Y, or YMCA. So title is pretty straightforward, and I would recommend just to go in the first main entrance. Yeah, I will show a shortcut down. Some people don't know about the shortcut unless you like technically speed run. You can also try to go for that one instead. As you may notice, it's a little bit up on a hill, so it can be a bit harder to get to. But we can go down that staircase just to show how you can get back down that way too. And a little bit more. Up. So the shortcut down is pretty straightforward. So when you... Are you serious? Mimic. Oh, so if you need to go fast, you jump like this, and then jump again, like so, and then down, and you're in the ship. Simple as that. So because of that one, I guess I'll show you how to get to the other exit more easily. As you can see, like, the staircase is a little bit elevated. Right here. But this is how you otherwise get to the fire exit. So if you ever have a situation where a mimic pops out at the beginning of the freaking map, then you have fire exits. And obviously going down is kind of the same there. So you have the shortcut over here, and you can still use it if you want to. You just need to look out for the mimics. There he is. So really easy to get in and out without taking any damage. So this one, I'll show a fire exit and a shortcut. So let's go with the shortcut first, because you want to do this while the ship is landing. This saves you lots of time. So to get to the main entrance fast, a little freebie, you run around, you jump off, and you land on this mountain. You will see a pipe. And then all you have to do is scan, and you have the main entrance. So this is the fastest way to get to the entrance on Dine. It also makes flooded weather not even a challenge. So by doing this, you can surprise your friends and get here real fast. And then when you get back, all you have to do is follow your footsteps back to easily and fast make it back to your ship. So pretty damn epic. Of a shortcut, I dare say. So I'm surprised no one had found it until we just decided to take a boombox and walk out into the wild. It was really crazy. So the fire exit, some may know of it, some might not, and it's pretty straightforward to get to and from it. But to get up to it, many people use a ladder, which you don't actually need, and this one is way easier than climbing the rock on offense. So all you do is you follow this ledge, and you're there. There's the fire exit. Straightforward and easy. Now you want to go up on the right side of this, and you will notice that you can get to this height. So don't just go to this height. You go to this height, kind of like on the top of this little thing here. See that? And then you start running after you jump. So jump, run, and then you keep spamming jump, like so, and then you're up. That's how easy it is. No ladder. Now you may notice here, there's like a triangle shape here. That's where you want to land, like in this area. However, if you run too far to the side and try to be in front of it, you may notice that you're gonna slide down right here. So a mistake many people do is they do this, they run to the side because they want to be ready here, and then they glide down. So this is a common mistake. So what you want to do is let your stamina regenerate, go, keep running, and then jump. So just keep yourself on the side of this one. And it's gonna take a little bit of cooldown before your jump is available again, but that's how easy it is to get through the fire exit. No ladder. And here we go. So that would be it. If you have any like questions or suggestions for other tutorials you'd like to see, feel free to leave it in the YouTube comments, or come by the Twitch streams and say hi and suggest things there too. And I hope this helped you a lot. Welcome if you do drop by. Otherwise, I hope you will enjoy your journey through Little Company, and maybe this video has made it easier for you to get to and from the fire exits when you really need to get that quota met. So, if you liked or subscribed during the video, I'm honored. Otherwise, take good care of yourself. Bye, YouTube. Bye-bye. Bye.